With breaking news in Midtown, where the driver of a pickup truck ran over at least 3 people.
7 Action News reporter Aaron Baskerville joins us live from the scene. Aaron, what have you learned so far?
Well, I can tell you, I just got some more accurate numbers. 4 people have been hit. A 73-year-old man was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. 2 women, 2 men were hit. 2 others are in serious condition. Another person decided not to go to the hospital at all. But like you said, Canfield and 2nd and Midtown, still a very active scene. This truck is at the center of the investigation over here. You can see officers all around it right now. Police are telling us that this man, they believe, was driving drunk when he ran into those 4 individuals. Once again, the 73-year-old man in the most critical condition with head trauma. I'm going to continue to, Adam, if you can come with me. We're going to walk across the street over here just to get closer, but you're looking at some video right now. I can tell you that the driver was with a family member inside that truck. They were coming down Canfield, and for some reason they missed a turn and then veered into the wrong lane, and that's when they slammed into those 3 individuals, those 3 people. I did have the chance to talk to a man, a family member, the passenger that was inside the truck when this went down. Here's what he told me as he was trying to get the man to pull over.
Say, you missed the alley, you missed your turn.
Right.
So, and he kept straight, so I don't know if it was a car coming out from being parked or whatever, but I noticed that we on the wrong side of the road, and I hollered, Marky, Marky, when I see the people, and he accidentally hit the people, and he tried to turn away, but it was too late.
So you heard the first-hand account right there from a family member, a passenger who was inside that vehicle. Right now you can see where he swerved over, he hit that trailer, and on the ground over there is a piece of a mirror that came off of that truck when he was coming down here. The remarkable thing about this is that this car was just coasting down Canfield, and that passenger was one of the people who he slammed on the brake, or the shift, and put it into park to stop the car from rolling down the street. We're also told by police the driver seemed like he was going to start to run, and that family member held him back from doing that. So as you can see, still a very active scene out here. Once again, 4 people have been hit. A 73-year-old man was rushed to the hospital. A couple other people have some serious conditions, and that driver did fail a sobriety test out here. We're being told he blew, I think, a .10 out here. So he's at the hospital as well. We'll be out here for a while, and of course we'll give you any more updates when we can find some new information. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio.
Aaron, certainly a scary situation, especially when we first heard that, in light of everything going on across the country and in other places with people using vehicles as weapons. But we know you're going to get more information about that drunk driver.
It seems to be an accident, if you can call it an accident when alcohol's involved, but an accident nonetheless. All right, Aaron, thank you.